Let's watch the action here as Juliana Furtado takes the line that she wants. This is a very tricky part of the course through a bit of private property that was specially used for this race. And here, Caroline Alexander in the lead from Petso, takes the right-hand side as we're looking at it, but Petso goes past her. Oh, Caroline did say to me that she's coming new to this sport at the moment anyway, and it's just got to sharpen up on her technique. She's climbing well, but it's on the descent she loses a little bit of ground. Sylvia First dropping down after, well, she'll be 33 on May the 8th. That'll be the time when we got the race at Plymouth. I wonder if she will be having to celebrate a birthday success on the 8th of May when the whole entourage moves down to the southwest of England. And here, Caroline Alexander up the front. I hope lots of Brits will go to Plymouth to support her in action. And Petso behind, the world champion, being chased down by Sylvia First. She was the world champion in 1992, third in 91 was Sylvia First. So we've got a lot of talent here. And Julia Furtado, well, she's won just about everything that's going. In fact, she was a downhill world champion as well. No wonder she's dropping well. And these three girls are close together. One thing about mountain bike racing we get now, not only with the girls, but with the men as well, much, much closer racing. And the spectators are really enjoying this now. Get out of the way, she says. I don't blame her. Cameron getting in the way with his steady camera running up the hill. But he's getting out of breath any moment now, but she looks calm, cool, collected and ploughing away here. Comes from Durango in Colorado, where a lot of the top mountain bikers have learnt their trade in this sport, which originated in America but has now become a big world sport indeed. And Grundig sponsoring this World Cup yet again now for the last couple of years. It was under the UCI banner. In fact, this is the third year the UCI have taken it under their wing. The year before that, the FIC had it, and Grundig was sponsoring way back in the unofficial days before the governing bodies from proper cycling, if I can use that expression, became involved. But it's absolutely blossomed, this sport. Tremendous now, big field. Over 600 men have turned up for the men's race, which is to follow after this one. As Petso here, the world champion. She's an ex-ski lady, by the way. That's her main sport. Chasing after Caroline Alexander, who is climbing extremely well at the moment. And our early leader is struggling now, so unfortunately dropping off the pace, our winner at Elba. And another girl is in all sorts of trouble too, Chantal Dacour. Unfortunately, she has punctured. We saw her up there with the leaders early on, but that's unfortunate. That Paolo Petso up there at the moment, that little crash she had in the first lap doesn't seem to have stopped her now, but this girl on the way to this victory. Tremendous girl, there's no doubt about her. Dates right back to 1990 when she was the collegiate road champion on a bike, and then she on the road championships on the road, and then she turned to mountain bike racing, and here she is then in the familiar guise as winner of the Hoopleys round at Belgium, the third in the series in this year's World Cup. Juliana Furtado. Now what's happening behind? Caroline Alexander was battling out with Petso, and First was coming up very quickly indeed. Bated breath for coming into sight, and in fact Sylvia First has got through. Third in Elba now, second today. Great ride by Sylvia First. And Caroline Alexander into third spot. That's consistency for him. Second in Madrid, third today. And well, there we are. Those are confirmations of the results we just saw. And quite a turn up for the books on that last lap then, when First came through and Alexander managed to shake off Petso. Alison Sider, the early leader, back in fifth spot. Overall rankings then, well, there's a familiar sight for you. Furtado is going to wear the blue jersey when she goes to Plymouth next week. Caroline Alexander into second spot now. So 73 points, that's closing up on the gap. Let's hope you all turn out and watch her next week and cheer her on. Perhaps we might get a victory on home soil. The men lined up here, and interesting down the centre there, the two rally riders are together, Barry Clark and David Baker. David Baker, having had to qualify in previous rounds, now has come through onto the first rank here, and the concentration of these riders. Anything special you want to do today? And here's Nick.
Oh, I want to get some points for sure, as many points as possible. This course is very rough, so it's very easy to do damage to your bicycle. So we'll require some finesse on the downhills. The race is long, so that you're going to have to pace yourself also. So it's, I think some planning is going to be important in this race.
That was it, 37-year-old Shred Dead, now from the world champion.
The first year I was totally out of shape. Last year I was not doing too good either. I had to quit, and so I hope for a better race this year. It's a good course for me, and I'm in a pretty good shape right now.
What about John?
Yeah, I have to keep an eye on everybody. It's going to be a long, hard race, and I think you have to remain concentrated because there's a lot of technical sections. And I think it's a better course for me here today than last weekend, so I'm just going to, try to ride my best, stay at the front of the race, and see how it goes towards the end.
Well, we'll see how it goes too. John Tomac lining up then. Winner in Madrid, second at Elba, wearing the blue jersey as leader on the Grundig series after those first couple rounds. In the centre there you see Barry Clark and David Bacon, the yellowish colours with the red stripe going down them. Good